From KNBC 9, Kansas City, this is Heart of the Matter.
Thanks for joining us today. I'm Cody Holyoke. We've all had struggles at some point in our lives, some more than others, some more serious than others. And if you are lucky, in your greatest time of need, there's someone who's there for you, reaching through the darkness to pull you into the light. These are the helpers, groups and people working to improve our lives, to offer support when we need it most. Every year during the holidays, we're happy to devote an episode to these unsung heroes in our community so you can see the work that so often goes unseen and maybe help them in their mission. That tradition continues today, starting with a group helping children in our area. Did you know right now there are more than 21,000 kids in Kansas and Missouri in foster care? Groups like KVC Health Systems are focused on providing for these kids and getting them out of dangerous situations in a more stable, caring environment. Many times, these kids don't have a chance to pack a bag before they're removed from their homes.
Most of the time, kids come to foster parents' homes in trash bags. And I think that that is the most inhumane way to transition a child.
KVC supports these kids during difficult times and even helps them work through their trauma through the use of several programs. Jenny Kutz is with KVC Health Systems and joins us here on Heart of the Matter. Thank you so much for being here. We know the holidays really put this issue at the forefront and your work. This is a time meant for family, and many kids don't have that opportunity, that luxury.
That's right, Cody. Yeah, the holidays are really all about family. Family is everything. I think we realize that ourselves during this time of year. So at KVC, we're focused on strengthening families in crisis, preventing child abuse and neglect, and helping both children and adults achieve mental wellness. And so really what we're focused on right now is asking the community to consider becoming a holiday hero for a child in foster care, a child who might not have a good holiday unless someone in the community steps up to help out.
What does that entail?
So becoming a holiday hero is very easy. People come to our website or they call us, they sign up, and we match them with a local child or teenager who is needing a sponsor for holiday gifts. And so we give them a list of ideas. We often give them the child's age and their gender and maybe some other wish list items. So then people can go out and buy everything from toys to books to, of course, for teens, hoodies, gift cards, the things that any of our children would love to have for the holidays, and to know that they're special and they're remembered.
Right, and other kids can take for granted.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, gosh, that feeling of Christmas morning or whatever holidays people celebrate, kids want it to be magical and special, and they want to know that they've been remembered and that someone cares. So we're really just trying to make the holidays bright for the children and teens we serve.
Tell me about KVC, because you mentioned kind of the three missions there, but there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes and into making those three things happen.
Yeah, absolutely. KVC is a nonprofit and large organization. We actually have a couple thousand employees across Kansas and Missouri, and we have a broad range of services, everything from family strengthening prevention programs, helping families in crisis, to, of course, foster care and adoption. We have K through 12 therapeutic schools for kids who need extra support in the classroom, all the way up to children's mental health. We have children's mental health hospitals across the state of Kansas as well, where we help kids who are in crisis due to severe depression, anxiety, even risk of suicide.
And those kids don't have to be in foster care to receive those services, right?
That's right. Our children's mental health services are open to families of all kinds, kids of all backgrounds, because children's mental health affects every type of family. And so we welcome families to come and receive services. That's through Camber Children's Mental Health. And as I mentioned, we've got 3 children's hospitals throughout the state. We're currently building a 4th hospital right now.
All right. This is, by definition, emotional work, right? I mean, you're meeting some of these kids and families at some of their most difficult times. What is that like?
Oh, well, our staff are heroes. They're amazing professionals. So we've got child therapists, we have social workers, case managers, family support workers, and these are frontline care professionals who are right there with the most vulnerable children and families in our community. And so we really want to rally around our team members, our caregiver families, our foster families, birth families, clients. We've really got a diverse community of people we're supporting, and we're really trying to bring hope to people for the holidays, but also always. It's a year-round need.
Right, yeah, we talk a lot about the helpers during the holidays, but you're working 365.
That's right, yes.
Tell us a little bit about your biggest needs, and are those needs growing?
Oh my goodness. Well, there's a need for more caregivers. There's a need for people to consider becoming a foster or adoptive parent. And so many people say, I could never do that. That would be really difficult. But it's as easy as, those of us with family and friends, if a niece or nephew needed help or a grandchild, wouldn't we open our home to help that child for a short amount of time? So we encourage people, put aside any doubts you have, just get in touch with us at KVC. We have free training classes starting all the time, and we help people every step of the way.
And rewarding work in so many ways. All right, Jenny Kutz with KVC Health Systems, thank you so much. As you heard, there are plenty of ways to get involved with KVC's mission to help kids in our area. To get started, go online to kvc.org.